folks, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Tammy from the Cookie Drawer, and guess what we're making today? These are flavored cream cheeses, and you can make these with items you already have in your pantry and for a fraction of the cost of buying those little tubs at the grocery store. These are inexpensive, they're beautiful, they can be used in so many ways. So why don't you join me today and I'll show you how to make them. I have the 8-ounce brick of cream cheese in here. This one is going to be a more savory pumpkin cream cheese. And what got me really excited about this is that in the fall, there is really good pumpkin cream cheese they sell at Trader Joe's. But that's really sweet, and I thought this would be nice to have it a little less sweet. So the benefit of this is I can control my own sweetness level. But we have our cream cheese in here. I have 1 container of pumpkin. This is just pumpkin. Make sure it's not pumpkin pie filling. It just needs to be straight pumpkin. And we're gonna put in probably a good 2, this is about 2 tablespoons. And let me see how that turns out. If I need to add more, I will put the final recipe in the description box below for you. We're also going to add pumpkin pie spice if you don't have this. So I think that you should use what you have. I don't think we need to buy a whole bunch of stuff. If you don't have pumpkin pie spice, this is basically cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, and allspice. So I would probably use maybe less than half a teaspoon of cinnamon, probably about the same for ginger, and a little less nutmeg, and then just a pinch of allspice. You don't want a lot in there, but I'm doing it this way. So I'm just gonna sprinkle it. I'm gonna measure with my heart, and I probably am putting in about a teaspoon, I'm gonna say. We're gonna call that good. The last ingredient is honey. Now I know I said this is unsweetened, and it's savory, not unsweetened. So maybe I don't know what I said, if I said savory or unsweetened. This is savory. It is gonna have a little bit of sweetness to it because it isn't probably gonna taste right without it, but we're not gonna put much in it. We're only gonna put like a couple teaspoons just to kind of add a little something. And again, I'm gonna go ahead and put my heavy cream in here, which is gonna be about a teaspoon of heavy cream. And then we're going to mix this up and see how we go. Okay, that's mixed up really well. Let me grab a spoon. We'll try a really quick taste test and we'll see if we need to add anything, any more pumpkin. We'll see how it tastes. I don't need that much, I only need a little tiny bit. Okay. Definitely can taste the pumpkin in there. It tastes very fall-like with the spices, but it's not sweet. So this cream cheese is really, really tasty, and I hope you'll give it a try. This gives us those fall vibes, but of course this would be really good in the fall. Okay, for our last cream cheese we're gonna make is a garlic herb. I have 1 decent size and 2 smaller cloves of garlic. You could do 2 decent size or whatever you guys like. Our family really likes garlic quite a bit, so we're just going to, I'm gonna start by chopping this up a little bit to kind of get it going. I have made this about as fine as I can. I cannot really mince it or paste it for some reason. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a home cook, everybody. So it's fine. This is really quite finely chopped up. I think it will be fine in there. And I'm just gonna add this to my 8 ounces of cream cheese. Of course, I have it all over myself. Okay, the next thing that I'm gonna add to this, again, I'm gonna add about a couple teaspoons, a teaspoon or so of heavy cream so that it whips up nice and soft and stays soft for us. The other ingredient I'm gonna put in here is basil, or no, this is parsley. You could put basil in here. Garlic and basil would taste really good. Typically the stuff you buy at the store, it has just garlic and parsley. So I'm gonna make it that way. I am using dried parsley. You could definitely use fresh parsley. I've probably got a teaspoon or so in there. Okay folks, there you have it. We have made 3 beautiful cream cheeses, all different flavors. We have garlic herb, we have savory pumpkin spice, and we have a very sweet honey walnut. These were really easy to make. I promise you they were only a couple minutes each one to whip them up, and I hope you'll give them a try. Tell me in the comments below, what's your favorite? I would love to know. Thank you for joining me today in my kitchen at the cookie drawer. Bye now.